So, what's up, good people? This is another edition of Touchy Topics that I wanted to jump into and talk about with you guys, right? So, I'm watching Divorce Court again. Guilty pleasure. Anyway, I'm watching Divorce Court, and I want to know why. Why is it that when people are either the relationships are in trouble or turmoil, or why when the relationship is about to end, why is it that people feel the need to go back to the very first time they met the person to talk about how they just knew the person wasn't shit? Like, especially the person who's like, yeah, we've been together for 7 years, we have 5 children together, and no, the relationship is not working. But let me tell you how we met. When I met him, he was at the bus stop, and I was driving, and I stopped at the red light, and I picked him up, and I knew from that day, Judge, that he was no good. Right. You're saying this 7 years later, after breeding 5 of him children, that he's no good. What is the purpose? Obviously something you seen him was good, because you skin out for him, you give him 5 pitney, which even if I only 5 times on the fuck, that's 5 pitney that you give him. So all of this complaining and going back to how bad or terrible or whatever you thought this person was, like, should you also not be considered a bad judge of character because you stood by this so-called no good person? You stood by this person that you thought was no good. You stood by this person that you thought was shit. You stood by this person. So what is the purpose of coming on live TV now to bash this person so much? The father of your children or the mother of your children. What's the purpose? I've always wondered that. Like, why not just let go and move on? Why is it that persons have to get, at the end of the relationship, have to go back to how bad they think the person is, how terrible of a person they think the person is? Like, if you thought this person was so bad, like, you could have just stopped right there. Like, what were you looking for 7 years ago that you decided to put up for 7 years with a no good person? What the heck? Was your bed that cold? Your bed was that cold? And your pussy was that wet? You just had to. Well, I mean, I know him, he's no good, but alright, year 1 gone. Yeah, man, I'm still no good, but alright, year 2 gone. Lord God, may I breathe now? Alright. Year 3, yeah, man, alright, may I breathe again? Year 4, alright, may I breathe? Why? Why do people love sitting in shit? Like, that is what I want to know. Like, why do people love to sit in dog doodle? Like, damn, oh my God, I know it stink. Oh God, oh God, oh God. It smells so bad. It smells so bad. It smells so bad. It smells so bad. People will sit down in dog shit and complain for so long, rather than to get up out of the dog shit, clean up the dog shit, and move on. Why do we do this to ourselves? I mean, I'm guilty too. I'm human. We're all human. We've all at some point done it. But I want to know why. Like, what in the hell? Why are we sitting here wasting time, valuable time that you don't get back? Every single minute that moves on, you're never going to get it back again. It's never going to be that point of time in your life ever again twice. It's never going to be that way. So I'm just like watching these shows, and the judge is like, so the judge will always ask the question, so what is wrong? Why are we here? Why are you guys wanting to not get a divorce? Well, Judge, let me tell you, when I met him in 19 long, him did sit down under one coconut tree. Him never did a work. Him never have the money. Me take him in. Me make him move in on day 2 because him just hypnotized me. Him hypnotized me so my buy him body from day 2. So from day 2, we living together. Like, yo, why you going that far back? You don't already take up the man. Alright, you don't already take up the man. You can't now go back and say how no good you did think him was, because clearly you did see something in the man for lay down with him for that long and give him that many children. Like, self-worth is something that too many persons push on the back burner. And then no, it's like bringing that stuff up is like people looking for validations. Like, look, let me tell you, let me show you. I'm gonna go all the way back to day 1 so that you will see that I am valid in feeling how I feel 7 years later. You could have prevented yourself from feeling this way by I don't know, walking away 7 years prior. Granted, you might not have gotten your children, but do you want your children to be raised by a so-called no good man? Like, aren't these things we should be thinking about that day? Like, if you have questions on day one, you meet somebody, oh my god, he's cute, day one develops questions like, how am always so free? Like, every minute the man just text me. Him don't have a job. You find out him don't have a job. Him don't have a car. Him homeless. And I understand people go through them things, but it is our responsibility to not push our baggage on other people. You know you're no good, or you know say your stuff not together right now. Lay low, build back, and wait. Wait until your stuff is together, or you're in a position to where you can match what that person brings to the table before you get into something with them. So I don't understand, why is it that we're not making the decision from day one when we have questions? Like, man, I have questions. This don't feel right. This don't feel right. Lord God, me sleep with him now. This still don't feel right. This still don't feel right. Oh my God, no, I'm pregnant. But oh my God, no, 7 years later, I still don't feel right. Why? Why do we love sitting in uncomfortable situations? Like, I don't understand why we do this to ourselves. Like, somebody help me. Like, I don't get it. You know, like, we're more, like I said in the last video, we're more willing to quickly run away from income. Oh God, this too hard. I don't like this job. Oh, my boss gets on my nerves. Quit. So easy to do that. But we will sit down with a person who brings no value to our life. Now, granted, to say the job that you might have been working may not be bringing value to your life as far as elevating your life, but it's bringing you income that you need at that moment. But we're so quick to run away from stuff like that and sit down in a situation that is detrimental to our mental, spiritual, emotional being. Why? Why are we like this? Why are we like this as humans? Like, this doesn't make sense to me at all. And especially at where I am in this moment in time in my life, I wouldn't... Listen. Instant block and delete. Like, are you joking me? Like, if you cannot come into my life, whether it be a friendship, whether it be companionship, whether it be relationship, whatever, any category, could be even family, I don't care. If you're in my life and you do not bring what I bring to the table, like, for instance, if you have a friend, if you are in a friendship with someone, yeah, and you're the only person making effort calling, making effort texting, making effort, the only time the person hear from you or you hear from the person is if you call or you text first. That friendship is not being equally matched. So then you have to make the choice. Is this even worth it? Like, I'm in a one-sided friendship at this point because I'm the only one calling you, I'm the only one texting you, I'm the only one doing everything. I don't need that. I can't just be friends with myself at that point, you know? I feel like we need to make the decision, or we need to be able to recognize when someone is not bringing value to our life, or someone is not equally matching our efforts. Because granted, not everyone is going to be where you are in life. Everyone has to figure it out, but you have to recognize and realize, is that something you're willing to deal with or put up with? And if you choose to put up with it, don't complain about it on live TV on divorce court. Like, come on, 7 years later. Like, come on, people. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, this is crazy. Too many times. All the things you could be complaining about in life or tolerating in life, and we choose to just sit in uncomfortable situations for much longer than needed. I mean, I truly believe everybody comes into your life to teach you a lesson. Could be a blessing, could be a curse. Everybody comes into your life and should serve their purpose. It is up to us to recognize what that is sooner rather than later. And if you didn't realize the lesson soon, cut it to take accountability for you not being able to recognize that lesson, instead of putting the blame on the other person being no good. This was another episode of Touchy Topics with Jordy. I hope you enjoyed this topic. Please, let's have some dialogue in the comments below, because I really want to know what the fuck wrong with people. Stop sitting in shit. It stinks. No amount of Lysol you're going to spray is going to prevent the shit from stinking. Okay, guys? I will see you guys next week for another episode of Touchy Topics with Jordy. I hope you have a great weekend, guys.